dust was coming in, and I tried to look back, but all I could see was dust. I couldn't see my house, I couldn't see nothing. We had to leave everything, only take whatever fit on our jalopy.
The land dried up like the desert. You couldn't keep a crop for more than 2 days. It would be there one day and gone the next. The dust took everything. Once it blew, it took every last crop with it, and after a while, us farmers were left with nothing left to do. The soil was impossible to till, there were no crops to sell, and the land was drying up right before our eyes. One by one, families got discouraged, and soon enough, the only solution seemed to be packing up our belongings and leaving.
Boy, we had dust here, and you couldn't keep a house clean or anything. Dust all the time.
We had to pick and choose our belongings. We barely had enough room for ourselves in those old jalopies, let alone our stuff. We sat on our dusty floors and sorted through items that represented our lives here in Oklahoma. We placed as many memories as we could into the limited space we had, and the rest was left behind.
It was just empty. No furniture, no people, no nothing. All that was left were the floorboards that lay beneath a carpet of dust. One house after another sat bare amongst the dry, desolate land, each empty house representing yet another family who had succumbed to the dust and left in hopes of a better life to California. We know a lot of people that lost farms. I know of one family that lost their farm, and eventually the guy that took the farm back sold it back to him when they got on their feet, and he sold it back at a reasonable price. There were quite a few of people that left here and went to California during what they called the Dirty 30s. Why California? Well, that was the biggest place to go to. They had work out there. I mean, that was a prosperous state. Weeks might go by without finding even the poorest paying job, but friendships were strong in the camp, and someone would always share a standard meal of bean and biscuit. Life seemed a bit better. The camp had learned to accept hardship without showing weakness. Now come on, everybody, quit that complaining, one woman said. Every cloud has a silver lining.
Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind.